Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Black Clover episode 170. This is the last one, guys, for now. I don't want to say it's the finale because the show isn't over. It just got on hiatus due to, I don't even really know why. Um, uh, I think, like, they said that the anime was catching up to the manga, but then I thought I read that the manga also went on hiatus for a time, kind of thing. So then I was like, so what was the reason? If that's the case, if the anime went on hiatus because the manga went on hiatus, then why did the manga go on hiatus? Kind of thing. But either way, regardless of the reason, this is the last episode for now. Obviously, I will pick the show back up most likely if and when it comes back, kind of thing. So for now, we will be moving on to a new show. There was a poll by now. The poll, if you guys are seeing this by now, the poll's over. But I will be reacting to something new, whatever wins the poll. I don't even know yet because the poll isn't over. I set the end of the poll date for like the day before I should be recording the episode, so it's gonna be kind of like last minute for me to get prepped for the new show and everything. But that's fine. So yeah, last episode we had the elves showing up. We had Elysia, this place where they are staying in a strong magic region and everything. There's apparently like a guardian deity of that area called like the Dryad and stuff like that. I theorized that it could be like a plant type spirit that we haven't seen yet. Like we have Salamander, right? We have Sylph. We have uh Undine, right? And we don't have a fourth. I'm pretty sure they mentioned four great spirits, right, before. So I wonder if that could be the fourth one. But our characters are here to get stronger and apparent, like at least the ones that are there. So and then also we have Asta on the other side of things, working with Nacht in order to try to tame his devil, seemingly enter a contract with him and gain access to the powers. He's supposed to fight him, but Asta's taking a different approach, which I really love. I would absolutely love it if they didn't have to fight right now. That'd be really cool if that's the way we go. And it seemed like by the end of the episode, that's where we're going with it. If we can form a contract without the usual combat methods. So, yeah, very cool stuff, guys. Let's watch the final, or at least not the final. Let's watch this episode, which is the last that we have for now. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the opening. I'm guessing at this point, when they were making this episode, they knew, right, that it was going on hiatus. Like it wasn't something where they made this episode and then they were like, "Oh shit, we can't do no more," right? I hope anyway, because at least they can like try to, put things. I don't know. Maybe if in the story they won't even bother putting things on hold for us, but. It's the last time we're gonna get to hear the song. There might be a new opening when they come back too. Oh, I'm gonna miss a song. The faraway future. What is that supposed to mean? Are they gonna like... No, they only have 3 days. I was gonna say, are they gonna like time skip us? Oh. What? Wow, so he was like Asta. That's crazy. Hmm. Damn. What? Because he has no magic, he can go through? Or anti-magic kind of thing? Wow. Hmm. Yeah, everyone's scared of him. Except for this one person, right? Oh, shit. He gets saved by the girl. Licita? I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it. Huh. Huh. He has no magic, so I was able to put him in the container. Huh. Interesting. Snake! Oh shit. Oh shit. You should be my kid. I wonder if we're gonna spend this whole episode just following the devil. Did she, like, kill the fish as soon as it got near her, too? Oh. She's so cheery for someone who's stuck being alone, right? It definitely does remind me of Asta, right? Being, like, cheery despite being in a shitty situation kind of thing. Yeah, there it is. Liebe. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, what the fuck? That's why he's targeting him so much, because of whatever happens here. Can negate magic. Yep. Oh, so she already dropped Asta off at this point. Wow. So she is. Oh. I'm guessing the 5-leaf clover she found is the one that Liebe resides in. She dies here. Okay, so she's the one that does it. Damn. And he has no idea about Asta, right? Unless we didn't see her tell him. So they're like brothers without even realizing it in a way. That's crazy. Damn. So we're back here. Ugh. Oh shit. Or they are gonna fight. But it's under a pretense of knowing that he's filled with like rage and emotion kind of thing, so. Oh, because I'm a jacked boy. Take it. Yes. Oh, you grabbed the blade. Come on, Asta. Nice, that was cool. Oh, it's coming behind you. Oh, shit. Damn, that looks sick. Oh, that was so well animated. Oh. Just out of anger and time. He doesn't even know the connection. Come on, Asta. Oh, he smiles. Oh, God, he looks so badass. What if he like awakened his? Oh, this music. Hey. Yuno's hot and a genius. We've heard this song somewhere before, right? Is it the outro or is it one of the previous intros? Yes. Ugh. Ugh. Just channeling everything. Hey. He's just slowly stepping forward. Damn, that looked cool. Oh, yes. Our veiny boy. Man, I want Liebe to learn somehow who Asta is, but I don't know if it's possible. Oh! Oh, this is so great! Yummy! But you must surpass them! Oh, man. That was cool. Oh, shit! Oh, that thrust, just like Yami's, right? That was that, like, blast that Yami did. Oh, shit, man, my eyes are watering. This is awesome. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Hmm. Nope, I don't want to. He's gonna say that, right? Ass is not gonna do it. Yeah. Huh? uh, a devil befriending ritual. Reach out your hand. Yeah. uh. This is awesome. Oh, so she gave him the name. This is the outro song now, I know that. Oh, he knows! He knows! Yes! Nice. His arm's back! You chose what was right. Nice. Hey. Oh, man. Get kind of a good little wrap up on everyone for now. Yeah, these two. Oh. I never realized how close their outfits are together. Siscolian in the nude. Oh shit. He is not gonna be beaten. Oh. Hey. Yep. Ugh. Aw. Damn. And that's it, guys. That's it for episode 170, and that is it for Black Clover for now. I don't know when we're going to be getting more, but I wonder if there's anything at all online. First things first, let me go look that up. That was an amazing episode, by the way, guys. Let's Google this. When is Black Clover anime returning? Oh man, that had me. Oh, there's actually a movie I could watch. So nothing concrete. There's a movie. Okay, so there is a movie releasing, and it's not out yet, actually. It sounds like it's coming out in June. So, interesting. I will probably watch that. One of the most unfortunate anime cancellations in recent memory. Black Clover, 170 episodes. Yeah, so like they don't really know. It doesn't seem like there's much info on it. I don't want to sit here and like read 5 million articles or whatever to try to find out more, but from Googling I didn't see an immediate like, oh, it's been announced and I just didn't know, right? Because sometimes that happens. I try to avoid any kind of like details on anime at all because I don't want to be spoiled in any way, right? Like, so just to avoid spoilers, I usually avoid as much as I can online about anime in general. Like I don't read any kind of like anime Reddits or anything like that just because I want, even if it's like a future show that I might watch someday, I don't want to be spoiled on it kind of thing. But either way, regardless, this episode was amazing, guys. I absolutely loved it. One of the best episodes. I mean, obviously we had the recent, fight with Yami versus Dante and everything, which was amazing as well. But these last few episodes with that fight and this and everything has been some of the best of Black Clover for me. And honestly, this episode had some extra impact on me knowing that it's ending because, I mean, I'm sure some of you may have watched this while it was airing, but some of you may have binged it up to this point kind of thing. But for me, I've been watching it every week since very early on in my channel, 170 weeks. I don't know that I've ever done a double drop of Black Clover. So, that's a long time. That's over 3 years, right? Like, that's crazy. So I was starting to get emotional as it was coming to the end just because thinking about how long I've been recording this show. And I mean, I'm going to feel the same way if Boruto ever ends, right? Because I've been, watching that. Boruto was the first show I recorded on my channel. The first episode I ever recorded on this channel was a Boruto episode. So, you know, that's gonna be a crazy thing when that ends someday, you know? But either way, talk about this episode, we got to know Licita a bit more. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I'm probably not, but she's definitely 100% now Asta's mom. Very cool. And the idea that her ability is to, she can seal things that don't have magic and objects, but then she also drains the magic and life from things near her. Now, it's crazy that someone with that magical ability, I don't know if she can, that's the thing, is I don't know if she's like, is she kind of like, because she went and secluded herself, but she never said it was something that she can't turn off, right? Like, is she like Henry in that no matter what, if someone's near her, they die? We kind of saw that, we got that gist from the snake, right? Or did she actively know she was doing that to the snake and did it on purpose? That's what I'm not sure about. I feel like the snake implies that she can't control it and turn it off and on, right? But that begs the question of how she gave birth to Asta, right? Like, how could she give birth to a child and have him live long enough being near her in order to go drop him off somewhere? So that's like, also, that also begs the question of, in order to have a child, you need to have the sex, you know? So how did she do that if she just, like, kills the target, like, the target, yeah, the person that she's having sex with, you know, like, so I feel like she can control it to some degree, but maybe there's still, like, some risks. Maybe she can't control it all the time. I wonder if we'll ever learn a little more about that kind of thing or not. But regardless, she had this ability, she secluded herself, she had Asta however it worked and gave him up. And, you know, it begs the question, if if she has the ability to drain magic, then did she accidentally, like, drain Asta's magic before dropping him off? Is his mom the reason why Asta has no magic in this world, right? Like, or just being, maybe just being birthed by her in the first place with the way that her magic is, maybe even just while in the womb, she siphoned off any magic that he even started to generate, kind of thing, and it created a baby that has no magic. You know, there could be a lot of different explanations to where it could be, you know, the mom's fault that Asta doesn't have any magic, you know, but it's so crazy that the mom who might have taken away magic may have sealed the thing that gave Asta the ability to fight in the grimoire in the first place. So, like, she kind of took it away and then gave it back, and it's very poetic in that regard. So, very, very interesting. I like how cheery she was, and I mean, she talked about how Liebe kind of saved her from the suffering of being alone, but from the moment we met her, she was pretty cheery, so it might be one of those things where even when you're suffering, you put up a front and kind of thing. It's kind of like what Asta does a lot too. And I thought that was really neat as well. Like, I imagine there were times when she was miserable, right? Like, being alone and isolated all the time, but then, you know, seeing her spend time with Liebe and being happy and everything was great. And we also learned why Liebe is so against Lucifero and everything, right? It's because Lucifero tried to, you know, take control and manipulate Liebe into, you know, gaining standing in the world and everything. And in order to save him, she gave her life. So, it makes perfect sense why Liebe is very pissed at Lucifero and everything. So, and then I love that he made the connection, because a lot of the times in anime, you have a character that looks just like someone that you may, like, to the audience, where, like, of course Asta is her kid. Look at the eyes, look at the hair color. It makes perfect sense, right? and they have like similar personality traits and everything. It's like, how do the other characters not see this? In a lot of anime, the other characters never see it until there's something that gives them that evidence that they need to believe it, right? So, like, I absolutely love the fact that they didn't go with that conventional method in this show, and Liebe just realized, like, this is definitely your kid. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that he didn't need to have, like, someone tell him, and I wonder if he'll ever talk to, now that they're in this, like, befriending demon ritual or devil ritual, right? Like, I wonder if he will ever talk to Asta about his mom, right? Because Asta has no idea where he comes from and everything. So that could be huge, and that'll be a really emotional episode, I feel like, when we hear it down the road, because I'd love to see our boy learn about his mom, and I feel like that would be a very impactful moment. So but yeah, we still have no idea about the dad, right? There's still no mention. I mean, it's very possible that, it's very common in anime that dads just aren't present, kind of thing. It's very possible that we never learn anything about the dad, because it just doesn't matter, right? It could just be any Joe Schmo. She could have banged him to his death, right? By accident. Sucked the life out of him while she sucked other things out of him. Sorry. I shouldn't have went there. But yeah, so it might just not matter at all who the dad was, but yeah, that was really cool. They did a really good job wrapping up the episode. The fight was amazing. There were a lot of great moves, a lot of great shots. I love the idea of Asta channeling, like, some of the moves I didn't necessarily recognize as, like, they showed him, like, swing the sword in some way, and then it showed someone behind him. Obviously, I think it's supposed to represent, like, kind of a move he learned from them. Some of them I did recognize. Some of them I just don't have a good enough memory to be like, yes, we've seen him do that move too, kind of thing. But I loved it regardless, and it was really neat having, bringing back all the characters and having Asta kind of be a sum of all the people he's fought so far and befriended and stuff like that as well. Kind of, he's just picking up these little traits as he goes, little moves and stuff like that have built him up to where he is now, and that's great. But it's also crazy that Liebe managed to develop the anti-magic power. Like, is it because he's a late bloomer, or is there something about, like, hate being able to generate power, right? Like, he sat in that grimoire and just cursed everything until he suddenly had this power. So is this something like, would he have always got this power? Is he just a late bloomer? Or is it something where his hatred and everything manifested it? I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, once again, it's also really interesting that, Asta's mom was able to suck away someone's magic in life, and Liebe generated the ability to, cancel out magic. It's kind of like a similar-ish ability in that regard. So I definitely wonder if there's any kind of connection. Like, did he will that power into existence? Like, when she put him in the grimoire with her magic, did some of her magic somehow leave an impression in the grimoire which granted him that power, kind of thing? Like a similar, like, mutated form of it or something. But it's really cool that the mom, like, and now Asta has, that power as well, being, a wielder of that grimoire. I love that, his mom used to wield a type of magic that can cancel or, suck out other people's magic, and now Asta can cancel other people's magic and stuff like that. It brings him a little closer to his mom, I feel like, even if he doesn't know it yet. So that's really neat. I'm glad we got to kind of get that ending song with the shot of all the people. There's also the song during the fight, which was great, and I don't remember. I think it might have been one of the previous openings that they played there, which is really cool too. I love when they bring back older openings. If you guys know which opening that is, let me know too. I'm curious, like, because I have a really bad memory for that kind of thing, and I have really bad like song recognition kind of thing. So like, hell, for all I know, that could have been a different part of the opening song that we currently have, but I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But yeah, I'm really curious about that. Like, is it like a really old one that I'm recognizing, or was it just the last one, you know, before the current one kind of thing? But yeah, goddamn, that was just such a good episode, such a good wrap up for like, you know, we still have so much more story to go through, and I look forward to more. I look forward to the movie and stuff like that. But I feel like they left it at a spot where like I'm excited to see more, but I'm not like, I mean, I definitely would be sad if this never comes back, but at the same time, I'm kind of okay with taking a break. After 170 episodes, watching them, you know, almost every week, I think early on I took some weeks off. Like if I got sick, sometimes I'd just miss a week. But these days I try to record ahead, which I never used to do. I used to, when I started the channel, I used to record, I used to edit that night, and then release the episode the next day. So like I release these episodes on Mondays. So Sunday night I'd record it, edit it, render it overnight, and then upload it and release it the next day. But now I have, you know, I'm one episode ahead kind of thing. So that way, if I'm ever sick or something, I don't have to worry about not being able to release an episode for you guys. So I think early on there were some weeks I missed, so, you know, but either way, you know, being able to have like kind of a break from the show and step back and watch some other stuff, I feel like might be kind of nice, especially with the way they left it. I'm kind of happy with it. Like obviously, like I said, I wanted to come back. I don't want this to be the end forever kind of thing. But I'm okay with a little break. So yeah, I mean, in case this show never comes back, guys, you know, it had its highs, it had its lows. It's definitely that shonen format where some episodes are slower, more goofy, and not much happens. But Black Clover, I felt like as a whole, did a really good job of pushing the story forward, even when it had like filler stuff. Like probably the worst filler arc, in my opinion, was the whatchamacallit, the whole devil believers, that whole storyline was, it was just like, I felt like it was trying to get me to sympathize for a character that I didn't care about, and stuff like that. Like there were a lot of aspects to it that I just got a little bored with as it went on. But as for that, I can't think of any other parts of the show where I was like, that kind of sucked, you know? Like a lot of it is always just fun and goofy, and I have a lot of fun with it. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you any other part of this show that could be filler, right? Like maybe some one-off episodes here and there could have been, but everything else, you know, I felt like we went straight through from the Eye of the Midnight Sun being introduced to, you know, all the way through, like even the first little part that we saw where they went to that random little village and fought those like ice guys in the very beginning. They had some kind of connection to the Eye of the Midnight Sun, right? They were looking for those stones and everything to bring back to them. So it was really cool how they did a pretty good job of building everything up and all that, and leading all the way to that conflict, to the point where then we resolved it, and then it was like, all right, what's next? And you know, from then on, we started this whole thing about, you know, learning more about the devils and proving Asta's innocence, because he's still like slated to be executed, you know. But he was granted the ability to go investigate them, which brought them to the Spade Kingdom stuff, and Noelle learning about her mom gave her the motivation she needed for this too, and all that stuff. So I felt like the story did a good job of its gradual progression up to this point, and like I said, except for that one arc, I really loved everything else about it, you know. A lot of goofiness, like sometimes they overplayed the characters' like goofy traits, you know, with, you know, Gauche and Maria, that little gag, and basically every member of the Black Bulls had their own little gag, and sometimes it would just go on a spree where it would show all of them and show each of their own little like gags, and sometimes we saw that like multiple times an episode and then multiple episodes in a row, and it's like, okay, I get it, you know. But like for the most part, I had a lot of fun going through this show, guys. It's been great. I love Asta's character. I love the idea of an underdog and this, you know, this guy who doesn't have magic yet continuously surprises everyone with what he's able to accomplish. It's definitely very satisfying and enjoyable to watch. It's the kind of thing I love. I love seeing characters overcome obstacles. It's why I love shonen, because a lot of shonen do that, where, you know, I mean, look at My Hero Academia. We have a kid who started out without powers, kind of thing, ends up getting a very strong one, but then he has his own ability, or his own challenges to overcome, and we see him rising up and overcoming those challenges, even being told early on that he might not have any potential, and stuff like that. So, Naruto being like looked down on and slowly making friends with everyone is also great. Like, I love those like underdog, and you know, and then you have moments like the pain fight where like it's just amazing to see how far he's come and everything. So a lot of things like that, I love it. It touches me in a way that, like, sure, these shows go on sometimes a little too long, and sometimes they're a little too drawn out and stuff like that, but it's definitely a format that I still continue to enjoy and love. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my reactions to Black Clover. Hopefully you come back whenever the show comes back. Hopefully you also check out whatever I'm watching next. Let's see. I can do one thing for you guys real fast. I can give you a possibility, because the poll is still going on. There are 5 days left in the poll, right? And there is one show that is winning at the moment, and I'll let you know. That show is One Punch Man Season 2. Now, that might change, but it's possible that Season 2 of One Punch Man... I never did Season 1 on my channel, because I watched that prior to doing reactions. But I do want to watch Season 2, because I've heard Season 2 isn't the best. I have heard that. But I also know that Season 3 is coming, being picked up by a new studio, and is said to have potential to be really good, and bring back that One Punch Man that we know and love. And, you know, sometimes I'm not as picky as other people. I may really enjoy One Punch Man Season 2, right? Like, there's a lot of things that I feel like other people criticize about shows that I don't always agree with, so I may just enjoy it anyway. So yeah, that's potentially looking... It's a crazy poll, because like everyone's voting for different stuff. Almost every show has like a vote on it at the very least. So very cool. By the time you guys see this episode, the poll is over, unfortunately, but I mentioned it in my previous episode, so hopefully you guys got a chance to check it out and get a vote in and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to move on to something new, and this will be, you know, pretty soon Fire Force is going to be ending as well, and that'll be another show that gets replaced, and then I have my airing slot that gets replaced every season of anime and everything. So I'm going to be cycling a lot more shows here soon, and it's pretty exciting, because I like watching new stuff and getting more things to my channel for you guys to, you know, increase the size of the library and give you guys more things to watch. So either way, thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon below if you want to see... Actually, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can see the first 2 episodes of whatever wins the poll. That'll be through early access tier on my Patreon right now. And then there's other shows I'm watching, like Sympho Gear on the Patreon exclusive tier. Like Sympho Gear. I'm watching Better Call Saul if you're into live action stuff. That show's amazing. Holy shit, it's so good. I can't wait to start releasing those episodes to YouTube, because obviously I gotta finish the show first, because that's how my Patreon shows work. I watch the whole show and then I release it to YouTube. I start releasing it 1 episode at a time to YouTube. So but yeah, I can't wait till that becomes more accessible to people, because I love Better Call Saul and I want everyone to see my reactions to it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. That'll be it for me, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.